Then there was the time when I had a brief casual thing going on with a blonde lady. In other words, we were just fucking. We walked into a pub in the picturesque town of Matlock in Derbyshire. It was like a scene out of a Western movie, where the piano player would turn and slowly stop playing his music, and everybody would stop and stare at this notorious gunslinger as he walked towards a bar with the sounds of his spurs on each step he took. I looked over at Maxine and wondered to myself, how is she not seeing all of this? Is she just ignoring it, or is she oblivious to it? Because she seemed to be just focused on the direction she was going in. However, I made no mention of it for two reasons. One, I didn't feel any sense of danger. And two, I really didn't know which side of the fence Maxine stood on, whether she was the type of white woman that would downplay the situation and accuse me of being paranoid or having a chip on my shoulder, or whether she would say, well, I noticed, but that's their problem, fuck 'em. Well, either way, as I stated before, if I was with a woman of colour, she would have picked up on the atmosphere and the stares straight away. And if I said, I don't feel comfortable here, don't think we should stay, I wouldn't have got any argument for her at all. She would definitely have my back on that one. It did make me wonder about this picturesque town. If I came up here to live, what would life be like for me? Would I have the same experience as my parents' generation when they came over in the 1950s? But in my case, would it be the equivalent of the signs that said, no blacks?
No Irish. No.
All of this took place in the mid-1990s, and the way we were stared at made me paranoid. Now, folks, I'm being light-hearted when I say this. Another downside of interracial dating